If a student is reapplying to med school this year, applied last cycle, didn't get any interviews, it is so important to do a very objective evaluation of the student's candidacy, of the student's application, of the student's experiences, their metrics. So sometimes when we are doing that reevaluation with students, sometimes we can come up with something fairly obvious. The written documents really didn't highlight what they needed to. The student's metrics simply were too low to be competitive for the medical schools they were applying to. Maybe the school list wasn't a targeted school list based on that student's level of competitiveness. Maybe the student was missing some experiences that were essential for that student to be competitive at least some medical schools. And so when we can identify one of those things, in a sense, it becomes easy to say, okay, we really think this is why you didn't get into med school. It becomes a little trickier when a student's candidacy is competitive, when they have great metrics, when they have strong experiences, when they have really strong written documents, and they didn't get into med school. And when that happens, sometimes we say, okay, maybe it was just bad luck. Bad luck does happen. But more often what we're worried about in those instances is, what did the letters of recommendation look like? So when we are advising students on what letters of recommendation to choose, we always try to advise our students, you want your letters of recommendation to be exceptional. A mediocre letter of recommendation is a bad letter of recommendation. So whenever a student doesn't get into med school and we can't find anything glaring or obvious in the primary application, then we are always curious about, did this student have lukewarm or mediocre letters of recommendation?